Hello, hello. Audio test. Yes, everything's working. Hello and welcome to this stream today. This will be another stream where I have a look at your questions a little bit. Also, we can have a look at the markets a bit. You can witness a really bad trading day today here, as you can see in the chart already. But yeah, we can also talk about this in a second. And yeah. Okay, so comments. Sorry if I'm eating a bit from now and then. Just finished a small sports session and didn't really eat yet. So yeah, hi to everyone who just joined the stream, or good evening or good day or whatever time it is for you right now in your country. We already have the first questions. How is your performance? I don't know. It depends on the account. In this account that you see on the stream right now, it's not really good, or actually it's more or less plus minus zero right now, because today was a really bad day so far. And yeah, we can have a look at the trades in a second, maybe if some more people join. And this spot that you can see in the stream, it's not free, or at least I do not give it away for free. Yeah. Thanks for your tutorials. You're welcome. I'm glad you liked them, and I hope that I was able to help you a little bit with your programming or trading journey. So yeah, as you can see here, this is the project that I mainly want to talk about in the stream, and this is these are the 3 FTMO challenges that I am running right now. And yeah, today's trades were really bad, as you can see here, especially because of this. So in GBP US dollar, we had the range as usually from 3 to 11. Then we had just barely this short breakout. And there was another short breakout, but it never really made its way down with the prices. And then it just hit the stop loss, triggered the opposite order, the buy order, by just, I don't know, what is this, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, let's make it 7 or 8 points. And then it just came back all the way to hit the stop loss for this second order, the buy order. And then there was the move that we can see right now. This is a 500 points move then. But of course, now it's too late. All the trades are closed in the stop loss. And yeah, that's it for GBP USD. And then we also have USD Japanese yen, which is also doing really bad today. There was this buy breakout, which was the first and only breakout so far in USD Japanese yen. And it never really made the move here. So it came back into the range. It made another short breakout here, but not really significant. And now it's all the way back in the range again. So this will probably be another loss today. And yeah, overall, so far in the accounts where I trade with 0.5%, the count is down 1.25% today. And yeah, we will see what happens to USD Japanese yen. Could also be even more. And there's a maximum loss of 2%. Could be a little bit more because of slippage and costs and stuff. But that's where the count is at right now. And then I also have Oh yeah, I mean, this is the account where I trade a fixed lot size, and then I have the accounts with a variable lot size, and none of these accounts is currently in profit because of today's trading day. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot I can do. It's just automated trading, and I can just watch this, and I think there will be better days, of course. I just picked the worst day possible to make a live stream because it's always better if trades are going good. So I will have a look at some more of the comments. I watch your videos a lot and learned a lot from free coding strategies. Nice. I'm glad to read this. Keep up the work. You will only get better if you do more programming tutorials and if you do more programming and everything. Do you let your bots run during the holidays? Probably yes. I just did a back test again on the weekend, I think, where I checked the performance in December. And actually in December, I do not see a bad performance. So I don't know why I should shut down the bots during the holidays. But yeah, maybe I will make some more back tests specifically for the holiday days to check if it makes sense to turn them off. But at the moment, I don't really think so. You use the tick data suite and it takes a lot of space. Yes, it does, because the data is usually huge. I don't know, I just download it on my PC and I have enough space to store the data. I usually do not download all the Forex or currency pairs. I just download the majors, then some major indices and gold maybe, and that's it. So it takes, I don't know how many gigabytes, but it's fine for me. And also I do a lot of optimizations and tests on my on the server here. So tick. So we can see how much I downloaded here. But I mean, on the server I have a lot of storage on the hard drive, so it's not a problem at all. Oh, I cannot use it here. Okay. Because I just used it on my local PC and I'm sharing the license. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I don't have a problem with storage. How many pairs do you advise to trade for each expert advisor? And do you test your expert advisor on all 28 Forex pairs? I would suggest that you trade as many pairs as possible, but that's not really the challenge. The challenge is to find good strategies and good settings for each Forex pair, and that's the main challenge in my opinion. And I usually only trade the major pairs because they have the lowest spread on average. And yeah, but I mean, if you find a working combination of currency pair and strategy, why wouldn't you trade it? I mean, there's not really a limit to it. Hello René, I'm using manual trade with my own Kotum time range breakout strategy. It has more than 80% win rate with a minimum 1 to 8 risk reward. Sometimes it gives 1 to 10 or more. Can you please help me to convert it to an EA? No, but you can do it on your own. If you just check out the tutorials on this channel, you will learn how to code. And if you want to have it in a structured and faster way, you can check out the link in the description of my videos or of the stream, and you will find a complete course. It doesn't really sound like a difficult strategy to program. And in the course that I offer on my website, the masterclass, you will also learn how to write a range breakout EA like the one I'm using here in this account, and it's really similar to your strategy, so it shouldn't really be a problem to adapt it. Can you show metrics page? Do you mean from FTMO? Yes, sure, I can do this. FTMO. Hi René, could you tell me the path of the IMA indicator? For example, the other indicators I can find in the indicator example. I don't know the IMA indicator. Is it a standard indicator, or did you put it there, or what is it? But usually all the indicators are in the indicators folder. maybe in the examples, maybe in some other subfolder, but you should find it somewhere there. Are you planning to do more ICT strategies? I don't know, not really at the moment, because a lot of these strategies are not really easy to code, because they do not follow rules, or at least no fixed rules, and there's always a lot of interpretation needed from a trader, and that's not easy to program. The FTMO page is not really loading. I'm trying to get the metrics on the screen. Okay, there it is. Client area, login, and yeah, I have 3 accounts right now. 1, 2, 3. This one is the 100K account or challenge. Whoops. And yeah, I mean, this is just, I started this. You can see there are only 3 trading days, so not really a lot happened here. First trading day was quite good, 900 euro profit. Second day was not that good, 600 loss. And yeah, I think now we are on this third day, which is around 1K loss, 1.5% maybe by now. And yeah, as you can see, not a lot has happened, so not really much I can show you here. This can change any day, so yeah. Especially the GBP USD is of course really bad because of the day to day, where it generated a lot of losses. And then we have this account here, which is the best one so far, I think. 14 trading days, but also not a lot has happened. This is the one that I trade? I think this is the one that I trade with 0.5% risk also. It's a 10K account, and yeah, also not a lot to see here. It's just not really interesting because there wasn't a lot going on so far. And then there's the last account, of course. Now this one is the one with 0.5%. This one was up 2.3% or 2.2, 2.3 at maximum, but now it's coming down to more or less break even. Yeah, just because of the trading day today. And that's when you trade with 0.5% and you have 2 losing trades and a half one. This will of course take away major portion of the profits. So yeah. How do you know when an expert advisor stops being profitable? I don't. I wish I would, but I'm not I cannot see the future, so you never know. It's always, trading is not a safe business, so it's not like that. How do you know when you should stop your expert advisor or when it is just a drawdown period? Do you have an objective way to know? No, I don't. I think this is one of the hardest questions to answer. What I do is that from time to time when I trade something live, that I take the performance from the live account and then I make another backtest for the same period in the strategy tester. And I want the results to be at least really similar, because if there's a big difference, then there's it kind of takes away the foundation for trading this specific strategy in a live account. So if the test is so different from the live result, it kind of not really makes sense to trade it live. But everything besides this, it's really hard to tell if a strategy will be profitable in the future. The MetaTrader 5 Masterclass is a complete online course. So there are no regular live classes, but you can log in anytime. So it's not a one-time watch course. You can always come back and have a look at this, the topics, and yeah, you will find a topic for pretty much everything you need to know about MetaTrader 5 programming. So yeah, you will just learn how to write your own programs. Hey René, thanks for the videos. I was wondering whether the line exists in terms of strategies that can be coded and strategies that fundamentally can't be coded regardless of level of difficulty. The line is that every single strategy where you have strict rules, like where you can say exactly what the program should do, can be programmed. Every strategy. The line is, like when people say that something cannot be programmed, this is usually because there's a lot of gambling going on, there's a lot of interpretation by a trader, so a lot of subjective or non-objective criteria. But if you have a real strategy that follows rules, it can be programmed. Only if there are no rules for your strategy, which is a little bit weird if I say this, because every strategy should have rules. But if there's not a fixed rule set, it's hard to program it. I created EA, profit factor shows 1.8, but now I run EA on a challenge and I lost 3% in phase 1. Yeah, I mean, that happens. The test is not... the test doesn't really say that it has to be profitable in the future. And every EA has good and bad periods, and maybe your test was just unrealistic. I mean, I don't know your test, but maybe you tested with unrealistic data, or you tested with open prices only, or with OHLC only, or I don't know what your test looked like. But yeah, in this case, I would check if the testing results are the same as the results in your challenge. And if there's a big gap or a big difference, then you should ask yourself, why is this gap so big and why is there such a big difference? And maybe you are trading a scalping strategy or something. These are usually really profitable in the tester, but in the live account or challenge account or whatever, when you have slippage and stuff, yeah, they usually fail. Hi René, does these two terms in PineScript, trail stop and trail offset, are similar as TSL points and TSL trigger points as you normally use in your MQL5 coding? I don't know PineScript, but just from the variable names, I think so, yes. Do you plan to make free Discord group? I think would be nice, people to learn from each other. No, I don't plan to do so. I had some groups before on Telegram, for example, but it's just, I have to monitor these groups a lot because in this Forex like environment, you always have so many scammers and people that just sell their stuff or want to scam other people, and it's always hard to maintain such a group to, yeah, like only have people inside that are really beneficial, and I don't really, there's no real benefit for me in opening such a group and monitoring it. Like my main channel here is YouTube, and that's what I'm kind of happy with. Yeah, turtle trader strategy is something that I also worked with before, like this Donkin channel breakout stuff. And yeah, maybe I will have a look at this again. I also have a programming tutorial for the Donkin channel breakout already on the channel. You can check it out if you want. Do you trade for investors and do you have any advice concerning using EA to trade for investors? Is it TradeBuddy or FX book that you can show your equity curve to investors? No, I don't trade for investors. And I don't know how to get investors to invest in you or your strategies. I think the easiest way is probably to use some of the bigger social trading platforms or something online to share your track record, and then maybe you can attract some investors. But yeah, I mean, the easiest ways are, for example, to use MQL5 and set up a signal. This will make it visible really quickly. Any plan to make tutorial video to identify market structure, break of structure, market structure shift, and choke? I don't know what this is. Not really, because this is what I always talk about. These are the things that are hard to program, because not because it's technically not possible, but there are no rules for this stuff. So everyone's talking about break of structure and stuff, and when people talk about break of structure, they usually analyze charts that are in the past, and everyone can analyze the past and be really successful with it. But there are no rules for future break of structures and stuff like that, or highs and lows, and it's really hard to do this in real time. And all these trading gurus, they don't. Like, nobody's really analyzing the market and is giving a forecast. They all analyze the past. But if you can give me some like 100% spot on rules for break of structure, market structure, whatever you want, I can write a program for this, no doubt. But people just can't give rules for this. And if they give me rules and I write a program, it's often not profitable. This is what also happened before a lot. So yeah, it's not that easy usually. Hello to everyone who just joined. Glad you are here to see me lose some percent in these prop challenges. Actually, the only account that is making profit, I think, on my server here right now is this one, where some of these trades are doing quite fine. This euro-US dollar trade will hit the TP maybe in some minutes. This ATR strategy is actually a strategy which is really, really similar to the one that I showed on YouTube lately. Like, maybe you watched the video that I just uploaded here. This one, the easiest profitable Forex strategy, warning news trading. This is where I trade when a 5-minute candle is at least, I think, 300 points big for euro-US dollar. And in this strategy here, this ATR breakout, I'm trading in euro-US dollar, but it's based on the ATR and a factor of the ATR, and it's based on 1 hour candles. But the rest is really, really similar. And it takes trades if there's a big momentum move, and then there's a rather close stop loss and a wide TP, and then it hopes that this move will continue. And sometimes, as we can see here, it does, and then it's a really good trade. And that's the strategy. Range breakout EA. Do you have account longest use EA? Yeah, that's actually the account that you see here on the screen. So this is the account, and I can also show it to you here. This history is a little bit messed up because after a while, IC markets will combine parts of the history if it's too far away. But you can see this was opened in 2017, so quite a while ago, six or nearly 7 years ago, I don't know. On the end of November 2017, and this is where I started with 1.2k, and it's up 780 euro right now. So probably not what you expect. It's not like the 100x account, but I mean, this is what profitable trading looks like. I mean, it's an account that I trade for over 6 years and it's profitable. I mean, it's not sexy to you maybe because I'm not rich with this account, but this is what actual trading can look like. You won't win every day, you won't win every month, but in the long run, it can definitely be profitable. And I can also show you again, this is what I also showed in the last live stream already. There is, I have the performance for this account tracked in my Trade Buddy tool. This is not all of the trades are in here yet. This is just until the 17th of November of this year. But yeah, you can see if we have a look at the graph, a lot of these months were not even profitable. We had longer periods where there was a drawdown. Then we had some really good months, and then we had some still good month, but not like crazy good. And then again, we had lately we had a long sideways period. And but I mean, this is real life trading, and this is a result on a real life trading account. And it's And I can also show you the strategies or the trades filter just for the range breakout EA. And this is actually performing quite good, I would say. This is in USD, Japanese yen, and Euro US dollar. So you can see this is range breakout raw in Euro US dollar and range breakout raw 2 in USD, Japanese yen. It's basically just the range breakout strategy. And only this strategy actually performed better than the rest of the strategies combined. And this strategy is doing, in my opinion, really great so far. And we can also have a look at just Euro US dollar, which was quite choppy, and then USD Japanese yen, which was a little bit more stable, if I remember correctly. Yes, and that's for this account. So this is the live account that I have. This is my oldest live account. So this is a project that I have for multiple years now. And here we can just see that USD Japanese yen is doing a little bit better now. Also, the GBP US dollar is coming down again. And this is so sad that it was stopped out here. Really, this made a, I don't know, 1.5% difference or so. A difference, or nearly 2% on the account because of the losses and the missed profits. So, talking about any social media platform, I requested you earlier and told about some scammers on Instagram, and you remember. No, I understand it's hard for you. Yeah, there are scammers everywhere in this trading sector. It's really, I'm so fucked up by all these scammers. It's so sad. Also, if you have a look at YouTube channels and stuff, I mean, a lot of you guys probably won't really realize how this business works, but since I am part of the business and I get all these offers from brokers and other firms, and I know how it works and how people make money in this trading business, and most of the time it's not by trading. But yeah, it's just such a corrupted shit show most of the time. If you calculate that you have a 72% chance of passing prop firm on a random day, won't you hit maximum drawdown in the future? I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's you never know what happens in the future. I can't answer things about the future. Where did you learn to code? I went to the YouTube and watched videos on coding, and then I learned how to code. I didn't study it, if this was your question. I studied one semester, But then I left university and learned it on my own on YouTube. And I bought some courses, but not for MetaTrader programming. I bought some courses for app development and Java programming. But MQL4 and MQL5 I learned on YouTube, and I read a lot in the documentation, and I tried stuff, and it was not always easy, but I mean, it kind of worked out. Your EAs are not suited for funded accounts because you hit more than allowed drawdown. I mean, could be. I don't really know what to say here. I don't know the future. Could be. But yeah, don't wanna argue too much here, but every EA has the possibility to fail a prop firm challenge. How much maximum drawdown on this account? You probably mean this small live account that I had here. I don't know, I have to look again. But in the meantime, the drawdown was kind of high. I think like, wait, let me look this up. 40% maybe, or 30 at least. So we can have a look here again. Maximum drawdown in percent was 34%. So yeah. And this was, I think, in this period, which was quite a long drawdown period from 1,360 roughly to down to around 900. So this should have been the longest drawdown period. What's the meaning of over-optimization? Can you please give an example? Because if it's based on testing historical data, it should still work on live data. Is it difficult for me to understand? Over-optimization is a term that is usually used when people have a strategy and then they run a optimization. Let's say they run or they test every single combination of input parameters and they make 1,000 test runs. I mean, it would be a lot more usually for most EAs, but let's say they have run 1,000 optimization results and then they just blindly pick the best result, maybe the one with the biggest profit factor. And if they just use this without putting everything into context, that's usually what over-optimization means. And this is bad if you just backtest and use a strategy like this because it's often not really stable because it might be really lucky. You might be like, for some strategies, it's enough if in 1 or 2 years, if there are only 1 or 2 trades that you luckily hit because you choose a specific stop loss distance or TP distance, and that can already make a difference. So if you don't put everything into perspective and analyze the results and just pick the best one, that's usually a sign of over-optimization. But yeah, it's also, on the other hand, it's not that easy to completely prevent over-optimization because, I mean, I'm also just testing and optimizing, and I think that's all we can do because I don't know what else to do to figure out how a performance could be in the future. How much are the average trade expectancy for these two strategies? I mean, what you can see here is just one strategy, and this is or do you mean the strategy on in the live account? I can show you the key figures again, and if you're interested, just pause the stream at this moment and have a look at all the key figures here, and you will see everything you need. Also, I can filter again for the range breakout EA only. So this is only for the range breakout EA, so pause the stream at this moment if you want to analyze this. And I can also do this for Euro-US dollar, which is what you can see here now, and USD Japanese yen. So just go back here and analyze this if you like. I agree with a strategy which is more stable than ups and downs and very difficult for combination. I'm waiting for the Fibonacci guy from the... Whoa! I hope this Fibonacci guy is already in bed or something. This was a little bit annoying, to be honest, because he always asked the same question and I was not able to help him because he was not able to specify his request. Oh, I pinned it on accident, but yeah, maybe it's good that I pinned it. What program do you use for analyze? For my analysis, I just use the MetaTrader. So the MetaTrader has the MetaTrader 5 tester. And it's, in my opinion, a great tool because you can use your EAs directly in the MetaTrader and from the MetaTrader, and you can have the analysis and everything, and it's really cool. And you also have the optimization. If you didn't watch this video, you should, because I explained the tester in this video. Over-optimization is like your wife putting on too much makeup. Sure, it works, but the result might be disappointing. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really think about it this way, but maybe there are similarities. Do you do in and out of sample testing? No, I don't. And I mean, everyone always wants me to do this, but I just don't get the point. And maybe I'm too stupid to understand it, but for me, it doesn't really make too much sense to do these in and out of sample tests. Maybe I'm stupid. Correct me if I'm wrong. The strategy from yesterday with the momentum breakout, I think I did one optimization with GBP USD, but I didn't do too much test runs with other pairs yet. But I think momentum strategies or strategies like this are some of the few strategies that can actually work long term. That's what I believe right now. Do you use Trade Copier or do you upload your EA to each account separately? I just upload my EA to every account separately because I usually trade a little bit modified settings in every account, and that's why I just can't copy the trades. Yeah. I'm eating a salad right now with a lot of good stuff in it, I think. And I wanted to eat the salad before the stream, but actually I announced the stream for 16 o'clock of my time here in Germany, and then I was a little bit too slow to eat the salad before the stream. I'm sorry. And yeah, but actually let's get back to trading. Trading it's looking a little bit better. I mean, at least this USD Japanese yen trade is going into the right direction now. But yeah, I mean, this is the saddest thing of today with the 2 losses, and now it's also missing out this crazy move. I mean, it's never good to look at trading like this because the trades are closed, the money is lost. But if this wouldn't have hit the TP, it wouldn't have opened the buy trade, and then instead of being down 1%, this would be up 1%. So that just in this account, like this little stop out here made a 2% difference in total when it comes to the account balance. But yeah, I mean, you cannot really look at it like this in trading, and it's just lost. So it's not good to regret something or to try to trade or explain something that isn't there. I made an EA with a dialog panel following your tutorial, but every time I change parameters, the EA closes. Is there a way to stop this? Yeah, I think there is a way to stop this. I don't know how your program looks like, but probably you get an error, or maybe you delete the panel on dinit, or maybe you don't initialize it again. I don't know how your program looks like, but just make sure you check exactly like what your program is doing and try to understand the steps your program is doing. How to think about neural networks in MQL5 in very interesting, but in MQL5. I think in MQL5 directly, we do not have a lot of libraries for AI stuff, but since MQL5 has a Python integration now, I don't really know how it works, never used it, but since this is available, I think you could use Python for all the AI stuff, since it's the main programming language for AI and machine learning stuff. Maybe you should look into this if you're interested in this kind of stuff. I made the range breakout EA with a percentage SL of the range, so mostly it set it to 115 or 15% extra buffer. Yeah, that's also what you can do. Actually, I never really tested this. Maybe I should. I mean, today it would have been great for sure. What precautions do you take when using your EA on prop firm? For example, I learned your maximum drawdown code was great. Does FTMO has restrictions rules concerning EA? You can use EAs with FTMO. Can many people use the same EA? I'm not sure about this. They say that it's not allowed, but on the other hand, I don't really know how they track it. Probably they won't even recognize it. But if you use your own EA that you coded on your own and that you do not share publicly, I think you're pretty safe. And yeah. And if you have any questions, just ask them. Just ask their support. I did this several times already when I have a question, and they usually answer. And then you also get a transcript of the chat. So if they wanna, if they try to scam you later on, at least you have this transcript of the chat where they said that you are allowed or not allowed to do something. Is there a way to extract the code from the robot? Is there a new course? What robot are you talking about? I don't know. Have you ever thought about migrating to TradeStation and trade futures instead? Yes and no. Futures are good because you usually have lower trading costs, which is really important, and it's just really important. But futures always have such a high contract size or such a big contract size, and that doesn't really fit my I just don't want to trade like these big contracts. Yeah, I'm glad that you like the stream and the content in general. Really glad. Let's hope that the markets will come back a little bit. I mean, at least 2 of these accounts are now in profit again because of USD Japanese yen, but the big one is still negative, of course, because I started this one, I think, 10 days later. So it missed some of the profitable days that I saw in the other 2 accounts. And yeah, it's just the saddest thing with this GBP USD. Do you know how to write algorithm about statistics model or time series? No. Never really looked into this. I'm really glad that I was able to help you with your coding journey. I'm glad that you learned it from my channel. You wrote 50 to 60 types of different bots, but the reality is that none of the strategies work. Yeah, welcome to the reality. That's how it is. That's trading. It's not that easy. But I mean, the good thing is, since you programmed these strategies and tested them, I'm pretty sure you learned a lot. And you don't have to use them live and burn your money. And that's one of the big benefits of writing automated trading strategies. You just know what you can expect. And I mean, that's great. If they are not profitable, just don't trade them and search for something else. But yeah, finding a profitable strategy can take a while. It's not that easy. Hey René, you already thought how to code the strategy you are using on your channel already? I don't understand the question because all the strategies that I use on my channel are strategies that are coded. Yeah, I don't really understand. Maybe you can explain the question. Indicator trading can definitely work. Just not every indicator with every strategy, but I mean, for example, have a look at, I just showed in this stream the range breakout EA, which I run on the live account since 2017, which is in profit. It also uses an indicator if you want to say so. I mean, it has this range, which you could see as an indicator, and then it just trades. So indicator trading can definitely work. Also, I use this ATR strategy. It's not super profitable in the live account, but it's still in profit, and it's also based on an indicator. So actually, most of my strategies are based on indicators right now, and it can definitely be profitable. What is the yearly return of investment or on investment of this range EA? I think on average it was around 6-7% in my live account, but it depends on your settings. If I trade double the lot size, it's double the return. So since this is leverage trading, you can't. You can always change the ROI if you just increase the risk, of course. Yeah, guys, there are not too many questions today, and also live trading is not like super cool because there are not a lot of profits. Maybe I will make another stream if there are more profits, and I can be more proud on my strategy here. But today it's just not like this. So I think I will keep the stream active for a while, but I will turn off the camera and the microphone. Then you can just watch the trades if you like, and then at some point I will just end the stream. Maybe I will do another one, maybe on Thursday, but I didn't really decide yet. But I will write a community post on YouTube then, I think. So let me read the last questions here, and then I will turn off the cam and the mic. How much do you normally charge to build a custom EA using moving averages? Normally, I don't really offer this service, or I just offer it in the German-speaking area, so Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. And there I can charge much more than international. And usually I charge for a normal EA from 300 to 1,000 euro. But yeah, as you can see, this is quite a lot. And you cannot really charge this in other countries because there's too much, there are too much programmers who will do it for less. So this is why I don't work for countries besides the German-speaking countries. It's just not worth it for me. As 6 to 7% return on investment monthly, no, it's yearly. 6 to 7 monthly is printing money, if this can be consistent. Have you already talked how to code this exact range breakout EA on my channel? No, and I will never do so because I teach it in my course, which I just posted in the chat. Have a look at this if you want to learn how to write code for the MetaTrader 5. Okay, guys, that's it. I will turn off the cam. You can stay here, watch the trade a little bit, and then I will just end the stream later. But thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. And see you next time. Bye.